Hi, welcome to Simply Country Cuisine. Now I believe this will be the second video in our German meal. The first thing we made was a German rouladen roll-up, and today we're going to make a German red cabbage. So we're going to start off with, we have an apple, onion, and a red cabbage. And you could shred it through the shredder, but it works just as well if you just take a knife and just run your knife through it thinly, because you're going to cook it down. So I'm going to shred this, and I'm going to slice my yellow sweet onion, and I'm going to slice my apple, and then we're going to put it in the skillet and cook it down. And it takes about an hour to cook it down. I could have used my Dutch oven, but it's busy right now cooking something. So I'm going to use this deep skillet. We'll start with about let's start with about a quarter of a cup of olive oil. And I'm going to start with my cabbage first, let it cook down a little bit. Now it looks like there's going to be a lot in here. It won't make as much, because if you've cooked cabbage down before, or collard greens, or turnips, or anything like that, you start with a big mess, as they call it in the South, and when you're done, you don't have that much. It's because it's so full of water. Yeah, I think I can get all this cabbage in. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the lid on it, and I'm going to let it cook down for a little bit so I get this down. And then we're going to add, we've sliced Texas sweet, a whole onion, and I sliced a whole apple, and we're going to cook this in with it with some herbs and spice. A quarter of a teaspoon of salt and about a fourth of a teaspoon of black pepper. And then we'll let it cook down a little bit, and I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, welcome back to our German red cabbage. You can see how it's cooking down and breaking down. So now I'm going to add the apple, the sliced apple, to it. And the sliced onion. All right, now I'm going to let this cook down a little bit with the vegetables in it, the apple and the onion. And then we're going to add kind of a saucy seasoning to it. Now, as you can see, I had to transfer it to a larger skillet. It was just with the apple and the onion, and it wasn't going to cook properly. So I think I'll just finish it off in this one. Probably should have used this one in the beginning. So same process. We're going to let the apple and the onion, I think I'll add a little bit more olive oil, since I had to, probably about maybe a tablespoon and a half, since I had to change the skillets. There, that's better. And we'll keep a little bit closer eye on it than we did with the cabbage. I just don't want my apples to burn. I don't mind if the onions get a little caramelized, a little brown, but I don't want my apples to burn. So this will probably take about another 15 minutes. Then we'll add the rest of the ingredients, and we'll let it simmer for about an hour. And I'll put this lid on. I'll see you back in about 10-15 minutes. Okay, welcome back to our German red cabbage. Now, as you can see, the apples are getting nice and tender. The onions have already kind of almost broken into the cabbage. See how flimsy some of them are? So what we're going to do, because we still have to cook this for a while, is, and it's making its own juices, what we're going to add now is we're going to add a third of a cup of white granulated sugar. And a third of a cup of white vinegar. And I'm going to add just a little bit more salt and pepper, maybe a fourth of a teaspoon of each. And give this a mix up. Now that vinegar is going to help break down that cabbage and that apple and onion as well. My thought here is we're kind of pickling everything. And you eat it warm. I'm just going to kind of break some of these apples up a little. Put the lid back on it. Oh, there's one that needs tasted. Oh, yes. That's going to be mighty good. So put the lid back on. I'm going to turn it down to a little, about medium-low, and just watch it for the next hour. And come back then, and we'll plate it up. Hi, welcome back. Now our cabbage is done, and we've plated up a small bowl of it, and it's a little steamy, but I'm going to give it a try. I want to try a little bite of the apple and the cabbage. There's like an onion in there. Oh, there's a little bit of an onion. It's very sweet. Has that little acid in the back from the vinegar. Tastes so delicious. The apple's real tender. The onion just blends right in with the cabbage. I hope you try this. Try it with a rouladen, or in Germany, they would serve it also with a, I can't even remember the name of it, but they were these long wiener sausages thing. Wiener Schnitzel, that's what. So anyway, it was very, very good. And I hope you give it a try. And please remember to always subscribe, like, and share our videos to be alerted on Wednesdays when they're aired. And on Thursdays, please join us on Facebook for sometimes funny trivia. You could win a contest. And if you don't have a place to worship, Glad Tidings, GT, Nations, there's one church, 5 locations. Please join us at any one of them in Central Texas. Any one of them would welcome you with open arms. God bless and have a great day.